Muscle knows no age. So whether you're 8 or 80, you can have a strong, fit body. And I believe that it's very important for us to prepare for our latter years. How many people don't do that? And their latter years, unfortunately, are spent in misery. We need to be preparing for our latter years. And one of the probably most effective ways to do that is to keep the body strong, fit. Of course, giving it lots of water and nourishing food, and we've looked at that. But what is the best form of exercise? A lot of people say to me, I don't exercise because I just don't have time. So I'm going to show you a form of exercise today that only takes 15 minutes a day. Are you interested? Yes. Oh, I'm very interested. We used to do half hour a day. And one of the reasons I started exercising, yes, I didn't actually officially exercise because I thought I'm always busy, I'm in the garden, I'm running here, running there. And this happened to me probably about 15 years ago now.
There's a quiet danger many seniors face after crossing 50, 60 or 70 years. It doesn't announce itself with fanfare. It creeps in through stiff joints, brief moments of breathlessness, or the slow loss of balance that makes simple daily tasks feel like mountains. This isn't about vanity or chasing youth. It's about survival, independence, and reclaiming a life free from the fear of falling or being unable to do what once came effortlessly. Doctors and researchers have observed a startling pattern. As we age, muscles lose mass, bones lose density, and our joints stiffen. Even the brain responds to inactivity, sending signals of fatigue, slowing reaction times, and increasing the risk of chronic illness. But here's the remarkable truth. Your body, even at 70, still holds a tremendous capacity to rebuild itself. Movement is the key. Not just any movement, but the right exercises, practiced with consistency, can dramatically transform your quality of life. Over the next journey, we'll explore the only 10 exercises you truly need after 50, 60, and 70. These aren't gimmicks or fleeting trends. They are evidence-based movements recommended by specialists like Dr. Barbara O'Neill, designed to protect your heart, strengthen your muscles, enhance flexibility, and most importantly, keep you independent. Each exercise is more than a routine. It's a shield against decline and a bridge to freedom in everyday life. Before we dive in, consider this. Every step you hesitate to take can allow stiffness, weakness, and imbalance to gain ground. But with the right sequence, performed safely and mindfully, you'll rediscover the confidence to move, climb stairs, reach for shelves, and even dance again without hesitation. Before we start, drop in the comments from where you are watching this video and what health topic you'd like to see in the next video. As a special thank you for joining us today, we're giving away 100 free copies of my best-selling book to subscribers. So, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment about why you want to win my best-selling book.
From that time on, I've exercised every day. That's when I realized being busy all day is not enough. I acknowledge if you work as a gardener and you're hoeing into garden beds and lifting, certainly there are some jobs where you are exercising a lot. If you're a personal trainer, you don't have to take a special time every day. But even massage therapists, they still need to do that daily exercise. So what is this form of exercise? My husband and I started to do a half-hour walk every day. So how excited was I when I found, well, there's one that only takes 15 minutes. And let me tell you one other benefit I received when I began to implement an exercise program. My feet were always cold. I was always sitting in our little ensuite with my feet in the warm water, warming them up. Always cold. I started exercising and guess what? I don't have cold feet anymore.
Exercise 1, strength that lets you move freely. When most seniors hear strength training, they picture heavy weights and intimidating gyms. But true strength after 50 doesn't mean lifting massive dumbbells. It's about functional strength that allows you to rise from a chair without wincing, carry groceries without strain, and navigate stairs without fear. A simple, safe way to build this is through chair squats. Stand in front of a sturdy chair, feet hip-width apart. Slowly lower your hips toward the chair as if you're going to sit. Pause just before touching it and rise again. This motion engages your quadriceps, glutes, and core, the very muscles that keep you upright and mobile. Each repetition is a gentle push against the creeping weakness that comes with age. The benefit isn't just physical. As muscles strengthen, joints become more supported, reducing aches and instability. Blood flow increases, nourishing tissues and improving overall vitality. Many seniors report that after just a few weeks, daily movements feel smoother, stairs feel less daunting, and confidence returns. It's a small, deliberate act that reclaims independence. Exercise 2, balance that guards against falls. Falling isn't a simple accident, it's often the result of declining balance, weakened muscles, and delayed reflexes. Yet the right exercises can dramatically reduce this risk. Simple standing balance exercises performed consistently retrain the body to react quickly and remain steady in unexpected situations. Begin by standing behind a chair, holding its back lightly for support. Lift one foot off the floor, keeping your weight evenly distributed, and hold for 10 to 15 seconds. Switch legs. Over time, you can reduce reliance on the chair and even try closing your eyes for a heightened challenge. This isn't merely a test of steadiness, it's a quiet, daily battle against the limitations age imposes. Improved balance translates into freedom. Walking on uneven ground, stepping off curbs, or reaching high shelves becomes less intimidating. Beyond the physical, balance exercises enhance body awareness, coordination, and confidence. Seniors who maintain balance training often describe a sense of reclaiming agility that many thought lost forever. Exercise 3, flexibility that keeps you young. Stiff joints and tight muscles are the silent robbers of mobility. Tasks like bending to tie shoes, reaching overhead, or twisting to grab an item suddenly become taxing. But stretching and flexibility exercises can restore motion, ease stiffness, and even reduce pain in commonly troubled areas like shoulders, hips, and lower back. Consider a gentle seated spinal twist. Sit tall on a chair, feet flat on the floor. Place your right hand on the back of the chair and gently rotate your torso to the right, keeping your hips facing forward. Hold for several breaths, then switch sides. This simple movement improves spinal flexibility, stimulates circulation, and releases tension accumulated over decades. Flexibility is more than comfort, it's safety. Looser joints and muscles reduce strain, preventing injuries in everyday movements. Seniors who integrate stretching into their daily routine often find themselves moving with ease, experiencing less discomfort, and feeling a rejuvenated sense of capability in their bodies. Exercise 4, core strength that protects your back. One of the most overlooked aspects of senior fitness is the core, the muscles surrounding your abdomen, lower back, and pelvis. A weak core contributes to poor posture, back pain, and reduced mobility. Strengthening these muscles can significantly enhance stability and overall health. A safe, effective exercise is seated knee lifts. Sit on a sturdy chair, back straight, hands gripping the sides lightly. Slowly lift one knee toward your chest, hold for a few seconds, and lower. Alternate legs. This movement engages the lower abdominal muscles while promoting balance and coordination. A stronger core protects the spine, enhances posture, and reduces the risk of falls. Daily activities like bending to pick up objects, standing from a seated position, or even walking become smoother and less painful. Many seniors are surprised to realize that core exercises, even gentle ones, can transform their comfort and confidence dramatically. Exercise 5, gentle cardio that strengthens the heart. Cardiovascular health becomes a silent concern as we age. The heart may not pound as easily as it did in youth, but it still demands attention. Ignoring it can lead to fatigue, dizziness, or even more serious complications. The beauty of cardio after 50 is that it doesn't require running marathons. It's about steady, safe movement that gets the blood flowing, nourishes the organs, and energizes the body. One effective method is walking with intention. Choose a flat, safe path and focus on posture. Shoulders back, chin level, core slightly engaged. Swing your arms naturally, taking steady, purposeful steps. Even 15 to 20 minutes a day strengthens the heart, improves circulation, and elevates mood. Walking also stimulates joint lubrication, easing stiffness in hips, knees, and ankles. The benefits extend beyond the physical. Seniors often describe an elevated sense of vitality, improved sleep, and even sharper mental clarity after consistent cardio sessions. Each step is a quiet affirmation. Your heart, like the rest of your body, responds to movement, and every moment you hesitate to walk is an opportunity lost for renewed energy and resilience. Exercise 6, shoulder mobility that frees daily tasks. Simple tasks like reaching for a jar on the top shelf, brushing your hair, or even lifting a cup of tea can become surprisingly difficult when shoulder joints stiffen. Over time, limited shoulder mobility doesn't just frustrate it, risks compensatory injuries elsewhere in the body. Gentle arm circles are a surprisingly effective solution. Stand or sit tall, extend your arms to the sides, and make slow circles, gradually increasing the size. Move both forward and backward. This warms the shoulder muscles, enhances circulation, and maintains joint range of motion. Even small, deliberate circles performed daily protect the shoulders from degeneration and discomfort. Beyond the practical benefits, improving shoulder mobility restores confidence. Seniors often feel a renewed sense of independence when daily tasks no longer trigger hesitation or pain. With shoulders moving freely, the body feels lighter, movements more graceful, and daily life a little less constrained.
Did you know you have a second heart? It's your calf muscle. Do you ever wonder how the blood gets back to the heart? You see, your arterial system is the blood coming away from the heart, and your venous system is the blood coming back to the heart. It is your calf muscles. And I think you'll agree with me, when you've been on the rebounder, those calf muscles, they're constantly working, so your second heart is getting those blood back. That's why rebounding is so effective for varicose veins. You don't get varicose arteries, do you? You get varicose veins. It's that venous system that's affected. And that's why in the plane they tell you to move your foot, don't you? Because when you move your foot, you're moving your calf muscle.
Exercise 7, lower body strength that prevents collapse. Strong legs are the foundation of independence. Weakness here isn't just an inconvenience, it's the main culprit behind falls, lost mobility, and diminished confidence. By strengthening the lower body, seniors reclaim control over the most fundamental movements: standing, walking, and climbing stairs. Step-ups are a practical and effective exercise. Using a low, sturdy step or platform, slowly step up with one foot, then the other, and step back down with control. Begin with a few repetitions, gradually increasing as strength improves. This motion works the quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes muscles that often decline unnoticed with age. The rewards are profound. Seniors who maintain leg strength notice improved stability, reduced knee pain, and an ease in performing routine tasks like rising from a chair or stepping into a bathtub. Each deliberate step reinforces not just physical strength, but a sense of freedom and autonomy that age too often threatens to diminish. Exercise 8, gentle back extension for posture and relief. Years of sitting, bending, and even just the natural curve of aging can leave the spine hunched, shoulders rounded, and back sore. Poor posture isn't simply a cosmetic concern. It limits breathing, affects balance, and contributes to back pain. A few minutes of gentle back extension each day can reverse these trends, strengthening the muscles that support the spine while enhancing flexibility. Seated back extensions are simple yet powerful. Sit on the edge of a chair with feet flat. Place your hands lightly on your thighs and gently arch backward, lifting the chest toward the ceiling without straining the neck. Hold for a few breaths and return slowly. This motion activates the lower back muscles, stretches the spine, and encourages better posture over time. The impact is immediate and long-term. Seniors often feel lighter, breathe easier, and notice daily tasks requiring bending or reaching become far more comfortable. Beyond the physical relief, maintaining a strong, flexible back fosters confidence, making standing tall a statement of health and vitality rather than a chore. Exercise 9, wrist and hand strength for everyday freedom. As we age, even small tasks like opening jars, gripping a cup, or typing become unexpectedly challenging. Declining hand strength isn't just inconvenient, it can erode independence and self-confidence. Targeted exercises for the wrists and hands preserve dexterity and prevent the slow decline of grip strength. Squeeze and release exercises are deceptively simple yet highly effective. Hold a soft stress ball or rolled up towel, squeeze firmly for a few seconds and release slowly. Repeat with each hand multiple times. This strengthens the fingers, palms, and wrists while stimulating circulation. Over time, seniors notice improvements in the ease of handling objects, reduced stiffness, and a renewed ability to perform daily tasks independently. The impact extends beyond physical ability. Strong, nimble hands allow seniors to remain engaged in hobbies, cooking, writing, or gardening activities that nourish the mind and spirit. In essence, strengthening your hands preserves your connection to the life you cherish. Exercise 10, breathing and relaxation, the unsung hero. Amidst strength, balance, and flexibility, there's one exercise that is often overlooked, but perhaps the most powerful of all, mindful breathing. As we age, lung capacity naturally diminishes, stress accumulates, and circulation slows. Simple, deliberate breathing exercises oxygenate the body, calm the nervous system, and support all other physical activities. Begin with seated deep breathing. Sit tall, shoulders relaxed. Inhale slowly through your nose, allowing the abdomen to expand fully. Hold for a moment, then exhale gently through your mouth, emptying the lungs completely. Repeat for several breaths, focusing on smooth, controlled motion. This practice strengthens the diaphragm, improves lung efficiency, and reduces blood pressure over time. The benefits go beyond physiology. Seniors often report feeling more grounded, centered, and capable of handling daily challenges with calmness and clarity. Breathing exercises reduce anxiety, enhance sleep quality, and even amplify the effectiveness of other exercises by supplying muscles with vital oxygen. In essence, a few focused minutes of mindful breathing daily can act as a catalyst for overall well-being, allowing every other movement to feel lighter, more controlled, and more effective. The science behind the simplicity. It may surprise you to know just how much science supports these 10 exercises. Researchers have spent decades studying what keeps people healthy and independent as they age. And the results all point back to movement specifically, movements that target the most vulnerable areas of aging: heart, lungs, muscles, bones, joints, and balance. For example, studies show that regular walking not only lowers blood pressure, but also sharpens memory and reduces the risk of dementia. Strengthening exercises like chair squats preserve muscle mass, which naturally declines after 50, and prevent the frailty that so often robs older adults of their independence. Balance exercises like heel-to-toe walking reduce falls by up to 40%, a number that can mean the difference between thriving and suffering a life-changing injury. Even something as subtle as ankle rotations has been shown to improve circulation and reduce swelling in the lower legs, preventing complications many seniors quietly endure. And planks, those short, gentle holds, build core strength that directly correlates with reduced back pain and better stability. The science is clear. These exercises are not random. They are carefully aligned with what the body needs most after 50. They are the foundation of a long, healthy, active life. Breaking the myths about senior exercise. Now, before we go further, let's address a few myths that often hold seniors back from moving. One of the most common beliefs is that after 50, exercise becomes dangerous. People worry that they will hurt themselves, that their joints can't take it, or that it's too late to start. The truth is quite the opposite. The most dangerous thing is not moving at all. Inactivity is what weakens the joints, stiffens the muscles, and makes falls more likely. Another myth is that exercise must be intense to be effective. But as you have seen, the most powerful exercises for seniors are simple, gentle, and functional. They are not about running marathons or lifting heavy weights. They are about maintaining the daily movements that keep you free. And perhaps the most heartbreaking myth is that aging inevitably means decline. I have seen people in their 80s discover new energy, new strength, and new hope because they began moving. Aging does not mean losing. It means shifting how you care for your body, and in that shift lies the potential for vitality greater than you imagined. Turning exercises into rituals. One of the secrets to making these exercises a lasting part of life is to treat them not as tasks, but as rituals. Instead of dreading them as something you have to do, let them become small ceremonies of self-care woven into your day. Imagine beginning the morning with deep breathing and stretches, gently waking your body and mind. Perhaps after breakfast, you take a walk, greeting the day with fresh air. During the afternoon, when energy tends to dip, a few chair squats or calf raises bring circulation flowing back. In the evening, arm circles or cat-cow stretches release the tension of the day, preparing you for restful sleep. When movement becomes a ritual, it stops being a chore. It becomes something you look forward to, moments of connection with your body, reminders that you are alive and capable. And when you miss a day, you don't feel guilty. You simply return the next day, knowing your body will welcome you back. The ripple effect on daily life.
So it's important to prepare for your day. So we have to prepare for tomorrow today. We prepare by having breakfast like a king, lunch like a queen, tea or supper you call it like a pauper. Then we can go to bed early, and then you can get up early and do what I just explained, what must be done to prepare for the day. Who would go to battle without any armour on? Is the day a battle? Well, I think we'll all agree that, challenges come through the day.
It's easy to think of exercise as something separate from life. But what these 10 movements give you is not just physical strength, they give you freedom in the everyday moments that matter most. When you strengthen your core, you notice that bending to tie your shoes no longer causes strain. When you practice balance, you feel steady carrying groceries into the house. When your spine becomes flexible, sitting through a family dinner feels comfortable rather than painful. When your circulation improves, your energy lasts longer through the day, so you can play with grandchildren or garden without fatigue. These are not small things. They are the very fabric of life, the ability to live not on the sidelines, but in the center of moments that bring joy. So now, with all of this before you, the question is, will you begin? It does not matter if you start with 5 minutes or 20. It does not matter if you can only walk to the end of your street or hold a plank for just a few seconds. What matters is that you begin. Because every journey, no matter how long, begins with a decision to take a step. Remember, your body is waiting. It is not too late. In fact, it may be the perfect time. After all, the years after 50, 60, and 70 are not about rushing or proving. They are about savoring, about choosing carefully what matters most, about planting seeds that will carry you forward with strength. And what could be more important than choosing to move, to breathe, to care for the body that carries you? Close your eyes for a moment and picture yourself not just today, but 10 years from now. Do you want to be confined, limited, dependent? Or do you want to be walking with confidence, playing with the people you love, still able to rise from a chair without help, still breathing deeply, still carrying the spark of vitality? That future begins with the choices you make today. Each exercise is a thread, and together they weave the tapestry of your health. With them, you can build a future not defined by decline, but by resilience, freedom, and joy. These 10 exercises are not just movements, they are invitations. Invitations to step into your strength, to embrace your body, to live fully no matter your age. The only 10 exercises you need after 50, 60, and 70 are not complicated. They are not hidden in gyms or reserved for athletes. They are simple, accessible, and powerful. They are walking, chair squats, heel-to-toe walking, deep breathing with stretching, gentle planks, arm circles and shoulder rolls, calf raises, cat-cow stretches, side leg raises, and ankle rotations. Together they form the foundation of graceful aging. Together they protect your independence. Together they open the possibility of a future where you continue to live with strength, vitality, and joy. So let me leave you with this. Your age does not define your future. Your choices do. And today you have discovered 10 choices that can transform not only your body, but your life. Start now. Begin today. Let these exercises become your promise to yourself, a promise of freedom, of vitality, of a life lived fully, no matter your years. Because you are not finished. You are not fragile. You are alive, and your body is ready to move forward with you, step by step, breath by breath, exercise by exercise. This is how you age, with strength, dignity, and hope. If this video helped you understand how to do that, please give it a thumbs up. It truly helps others find this important information. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay informed, stay healthy.